The card of day for today is Wounded Healer. So let's get into this. Okay. So I had to cover her up, but you can kind of see that she is holding an ankh, which is really interesting because if you don't know, ankhs are about like giving life, you know. It's like connecting the masculine and feminine energies and bringing life, you know. So basically that's pretty much on brand with what the reading is about. It's 212 as I'm saying that, so that's significant. Also, I'm watching the movie 27 Dresses, which will also be significant here. So this card is basically saying like you're giving to everyone else, like don't forget about yourself. You know, it's time for you to be happy and, you know, just do whatever you want, you know. We also have another card where they're not fully dressed. This one is Katesh, and I think it says Sacred Lust. So this is about, you know, just being free and being in a place where you can give and receive pleasure. And this is not just about, you know, the adult stuff. This is just about life in general. And, you know, this is for my empaths and my givers. You know, it's time, your time to receive now. So that's definitely significant here. I feel like there's been a lot of shame here with, you know, past people just like always having their hand out, but when it's their turn to give, they're nowhere to be found. So this could be in relation to family, friends, lovers, anybody. This could even be like work related stuff as well. So I just think you're being called to like really assess your life and relationships, your job, like everything that you're giving to, like, are you getting what you want in return? You know what I mean? So that's definitely significant here. And we also have this seasons card, and that's really important. I feel like you're in moving into a different season in your life. So I think it's time for you to, like I said, really reassess what you want. There could be some grief here. Dang, sorry. There we go. There could be some grief here, you know, just about like maybe you don't want to lose something or someone, but you have to just keep in mind, like really stick to your guns about what you want and not to settle for less. So that's basically what I'm getting here. And we also have more here. It says Joy and Awakening, and it's really interesting. All three of these cards have women that are. Okay, so I was just saying that with all three of these cards, it's interesting that there's women that are either with child or just had one. So I feel like the baby definitely represents a new life for you, like a new beginning. So I feel like once you really put your foot down and decide, like, this is my life and I'm going to live it how I want, that's when things are really going to change for you in a positive way. Dolphins are definitely significant, and I always associate them with like good luck and, you know, just like health, wealth, things like that. So that's definitely significant. And I noticed that on these two cards, even like surrounding her head, you can see like the different moon phases, and it kind of looks like similar with this one as well. So the moon could be significant for you, maybe your moon sign, or it could be like the new moon, which is coming up soon, I think. So yeah, that's definitely significant. And yeah, I do feel like some of you could be, you know, literally having a child soon, but this could also be like after a loss of a child, so that could definitely be significant. I'm seeing a lot of rainbows, so yeah, rainbow babies coming up. But back to the movie, the 27 Dresses. Jane, who is played by Katherine Heigl, she plays a character who is like always a bridesmaid but never the bride, and that's where the 27 Dresses comes from. She was a bridesmaid for 27 other women. Okay, so like I was saying, in the movie, she's kind of passive, and even there's a point where she works, like she has a boss that she has a crush on, and he ends up dating her sister, but she's like okay with it, but not really, and it doesn't like come up until the end where she actually like tells him off and just kind of like goes on about her life. So I feel like that's where this mask card come in, where you really need to like be honest with yourself and others around you. And honestly, this could even be about someone not being honest with you and you already know, but you're kind of just letting things fly. And your spirit team is your spirit team is saying, no, don't do that. Like, you need to stand up for yourself and move on, you know, not settle for less, basically. We also have the Seven Sisters that says creativity. So again, rainbows are definitely significant, but I feel like this could also be about like having different passions, different streams of income, and really just like, you know, enjoying your life and what you have to offer. Really is about like, you know, being open to different avenues and yeah, just maybe doing different things. So basically, I'm saying the same thing. Sorry. Okay, so next we have radical rebirth and harvest. So again, pretty much confirming what I'm saying here. I feel like once you really do make those moves, you're really going to see positive outcome in your life. But yeah, it's really important not to, you know, self-sabotage here and to really just go with the flow, you know, be open and trust and believe in yourself and what you can do. Because I feel like some of you are really holding back and you could really be stepping on people's necks, you know what I'm saying? So like the people that you're looking up to, you could be doing better than them. Like you just really have to believe in yourself and yeah, believe in yourself and just know that things are really going to come together. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much and have a great day.